Hey, what's happening, family? It's your man, damednydc, host of the Two Mics Up podcast. Hey, I'm here today. Just want to talk about Two Mics Up, where we are, our upcoming episode. I think like many of you, we've been going back and forth, watching this drama unfold with the 2020 election. It's been a big, huge build up to this. Our last couple of episodes, we've touched on being disenfranchised no more. We sat down with some of the members of our community. We had Heather Hutchinson on and Christopher Riddick on to share their views about the election. And around, I want to say maybe noon today, it was declared, it's official that the Biden-Harris ticket has been they've not only been nominated, they've been selected as the next president and vice president of the United States of America. Many of us realize that, with this election or this election cycle, really how split Americans are, literally right down the middle, when it comes to putting a D or an R in front of being American. So in our upcoming episode, we're going to touch on this official selection of president and vice president. We'll touch on, what the Biden-Harris ticket may or may not bring to America over the next 4 years. I think it's really important just to kind of touch on that. So many people are, like I said, are really divided and have varying opinions of what's going to take place. I know I do. My co-host, Elisa Middleton, she may be sharing those as well. And also, I think it's really important with how this whole election broke down, really touching on one of the key states, which was Georgia, and touching on our sister, Stacey Abrams. I think she was vital and critical to the Democrats being able to secure the nomination in this election. She played a critical role, and I think it would be really foolish for us not to touch on, her role, touch on some of the background stories that played out, Pennsylvania, Arizona, Nevada. So we're going to try to focus on some of these background issues, maybe the Electoral College or the failure thereof, and how that system needs to be revamped. If a lot of you do not understand what that is, maybe we'll touch on that. But we're really at a crossroads, but I think she was critical. A lot of people really felt that she should have been in the running, but I have a different opinion on that. But shout out to her, and we want to touch on her work and what she brings to the table. And really, lastly, I think one of the things I think we'll talk about in this upcoming episode that I think is really critical. It's going to be critical. What's next for America? When I say America, I know a lot of times on this show, we really want to highlight, and educate, empower, and positively impact the Black community. But right now, this is about America. Where does America go over the course of the next 4 years? And really the subset of that, how do we as Black America, how do we move? What are the mechanisms and the things that we should be addressing for ourselves to be able to move over the next 4 years? Because the cycle will be back. They'll be back looking for the Black vote. And we need to prepare ourselves. This was not the end of a journey. This is the beginning of a new race. And we really have to have that understanding and that mindset, in my opinion, to be successful. So, like I said, we're coming towards the end of our first season. We'll, this coming episode and one more, that'll make 30 for the season. It's been a huge success. Thank you to each and every one of you who joined. If you haven't, go back and check out our catalog. Tell your family, your friends. More importantly, right here at the bottom, if you want to really help us out, with this being, Small Business Month and everything, as a small business, as a Black-owned business, as a podcast, if you want to really help us out, if you want to make a donation, donations are small, but they go a long way in helping us to continue. doing this podcast to educate, empower, and positively impact the Black community. Feel free, go ahead and hit the link at the bottom. We're also now on YouTube. We have a YouTube channel. Check us out on YouTube. Subscribe. Feel free, not even feel free. Please go ahead and subscribe to both. You can subscribe to both. They're free. You can subscribe to the Two Mics Up podcast at www.twomicsup.com. Follow us along on social media, Facebook, IG, and Twitter at Two Mics Up. Head over to our YouTube channel, Two Mics Up. Check us out. Subscribe. It's free. And like I said, make a donation. Help us out to continue to bring positive light to our community. And really, the last thing, we're gearing up for the holidays. We're going to be working to give away some more T-shirts, some more paraphernalia. That's Two Mics Up. Please subscribe. We'll be sending out emails to our subscribers, and we'll probably be doing another live before we go on hiatus. And we'd like you to join us so we can do this interactively, pick some winners that are live that'll be joining us as we move forward to hopefully having a safe and blessed holiday season. Thank you for, tuning in for this quick, infomercial or a little shout out about what's coming on Monday. But I look forward to speaking to and seeing you all very soon. Like we always do as we close out, stay safe, stay blessed. Mics out.